Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, depends on where you are in the world. I've got to stop looking at the screen and look at the camera. See, that's
I'm looking at the screen.
Pete's gonna look at. Welcome to Peter. I'm Colin. We've met before on other things, but here I am now. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try and do this once a week. We're going to make an effort to try and do this once a week. Go over everything that we've experienced along the week, any new stuff that has been brought to our attention, and just have general discussions. Clint was going to join us today, but he's crook. So hello Clint, hope you're feeling better, and we hope to see you next week. So I've got a list here of what we're going to talk about, and we'll just go through this pretty much every week. For starters, I'm going to just explain what Clever Computers is. We're a small technician based company. We help people. We're here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, and what we do is fix people's computers either off-site or on-site. I do some small business networking, and as well as Microsoft server administration and everything like that. Pete's lately been working on websites for me with clients that I've got, and also does some driving and picking up clients and helping them out. Yeah, so that's virtually what we do, but you'll pick up about what we do as we go along each week. I can see Pete feeling very comfortable there, uncomfortable there. Now, Pete.
Yes, Colin.
As you can see, he's nervous. I've done this a couple of thousand times before. I was looking at iTunes, and you actually brought it up that we might be able to podcast this now. I don't know about video podcasting, so we'll have to look into that. But I know you can get audio podcasts up on iTunes.
Yes.
So we'll have to look in to see how we can do that, and either edit the audio track out of what we're doing now, and maybe put that up. Or see if we can actually get now video podcasts up. I know Andrew Denton's been doing them lately with Enough Rope. Great show, love your stuff, Andrew. But I've noticed that they're only 3 or 4 minutes long each one, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll find out. We will do some research and we'll find out. We should have had the answer for you today, but we thought, no, we'll ask it now. We will also be going through, when we're discussing bits, each show may get longer, whatever. I'm going to have 2 screens here, and we're going to be able to look at one of them to look at websites and stuff that we're talking about and see what's going on. And we have the Logitech wireless keyboard with the Logitech wireless mouse, which is something I've only just started using because that
and the Logitech cup of coffee.
And the Logitech actually, which I'm going to have a drink of right now. Thanks to Nescafe. This is a sponsored filled thing, as you can tell, and anyone that wants to send us the stuff that we're sponsoring.
Zildjian symbols. Pro Mark sticks. Especially those, they're repetitive.
Excuse me. Alright. The computer, right. YouTube and how we're going to use it. Well, I started with YouTube to put out my holiday when I was away last September, and I've just been adding bits and pieces to it since. I find it a great medium for all these kind of things. People who want to watch it can watch it. If they don't, they don't. Pete's used it too for he's put up his band stuff when he was with Fourth Element. Fourth Element, if there's anyone that wants to look at it, there's links to Fourth Element on our website.
That will be updated. Fourth Element are no more announced class of the 80s. That will be updated shortly.
But there is still YouTube stuff of them up and able to be seen.
Search for Fourth Element.
Fourth Element is the way to go, yep. We're going to send out an email to all our clients, one explaining of one thing I'll explain that I'll tell everyone about in a minute, and the other is about that this is going up so they can watch and get some info. Those people who want to watch can watch, those who don't. It doesn't really matter to us, we're just going to have fun doing it. And anyone who wants to comment along the way, it's a free open comment. Anyone that just wants to be nasty and just abuse not to say that we won't take criticism and everything like that. It's just that when just plain downright abuse is on there, it will get blocked, and so will you as a user. So, but we're more than happy for you to tell us what we're doing wrong or whatever. I'm open to that. Also, that the other thing I was saying that I was going to get on to the clients about shortly, Peter, was about AVG8,
yes.
which the new free one's out, and already the same thing sort of happened as last year, or last time when they did the jump from 7 to 7.5. They seem to throw people into thinking that they have to buy the new one, and
which is what I did initially too.
If anyone does just a little bit of homework, they'll notice that there is another free one available. It's free. It's AVG8, and it's very good. And it comes now standard with spyware, anti-spyware. Whereas the 7.5 was antivirus, and they had an anti-spyware one as well. It's linked in. It's non-intrusive to your system. I can't really comment to it too much about other people's systems because I run a Core 2 Duo system. I'm actually running off Vista Ultimate 64-bit, and I've got a Core 2 Duo system with 4 gig of RAM, and it just runs like, say speedy. But the systems I have been putting on that have got my clients that have old systems, it doesn't seem to be slowed them down or anything. Which is, least to be said for things like Nortons and Trend and McAfee and all those kind of things with people with slower systems.
If you don't want to run your system very fast, get Norton.
But Spyware Doctor is a tool that we use here to remove spyware. It's very good. If people want to buy it, go ahead. I mean, it's at the moment it's one thing that we use to help people get their system back up and running after having a huge spyware or a virus infection. But they integrated a new antivirus into it, and that's what I was using before I put Ultimate 64 on. It's just that it's not 64-bit compatible, so I had to go back to AVG, which I was more than happy to. But that was very good with my system, but it can be very slow with old systems. So it's not. I wouldn't recommend that for people that are running Pentium 4s with 512 megabytes of RAM or less, or especially Celeron systems. So, but yes, that's out. That's what we'll be pushing out in one of the emails that we've got there. I'm just going to shift this over a bit. So I'll keep going out.